So I want to kind of interject here really quick with something that I think is really important to talk about when you're thinking about marketing, because marketing is a part of selling your crafts online. How else are you going to sell your work, right? You have to tell people about what you're doing. And one of the things that I know a lot of makers feel a little weird about is marketing. You don't want to come off as this like sleazy salesy person, and it can marketing can make you just really resistant to putting your work out there. And I want to remind you that the world would be incredibly boring if we didn't have the creative people that we do, right? We wouldn't have film, we wouldn't have movies, we wouldn't have art and like museums, we wouldn't have like public art spaces and all of these things if people weren't supportive of it, and if there weren't creatives out there who are willing to put their work out there, because it adds value to the world and it adds value to your customers. So I want you to really think about how much your work really does matter, and not to think about it as, oh, I'm just trying to like get money from people and prey on their like emotions. I think that if you're coming at it from a authentic, um, uh, like real place of I want to share my work with the world, I think customers will really see that and value you. And I think when you are able to really understand what your customer is going through, how they feel, and what their needs are, that helps create connection, right? That helps build relationships with customers who resonate with your work. And when you do that, it makes it easier for them to want to support you, whether it's actually buying from you, whether it's sharing your content, whether it's sharing your business with somebody who may really like your work and really want to, buy from you. So I want you just to remember that it's your duty to share your work with the world. Don't deprive the world and customers because you don't want to sell and you don't want to prey on their emotions. I think when you tap into who your customer is, it's a lot easier to sell, but it's also a better way to create a really great customer fan base of people who are just want to be your cheerleader and be your support system as you grow your business, as you create new products. And I think that really makes a difference. I think we can all think of at least one brand, whether it's, a small business or, maybe even something larger, that we feel connected to, that we really feel like, even though they may be really good at marketing, that we don't feel like we're being marketed to, if you get what I'm saying. I think we all know what it feels like to be marketed to in a way that doesn't feel authentic. And I think that is very often with brands and with people we just don't resonate with. So remember that it's important to sell your work, to put your work out there, and to remember that when you are creating, when you are writing your product descriptions, when you are photographing your products, that your work matters and needs to be out in the world. There are people out there who want to support you, who want to buy your work and spread the word about what you're doing. So please don't feel like you can't put your work out in the world and market yourself. So, okay, I'm off my little soapbox.